Inside T-Mobile Center for Big 12
We are
Women's
back
Basketball Media Day,
and
New
presented
Era.
by
Vice President
New Era.
Kevin
So the
O'Neill
Big
and
12 Women's
Dana
Basketball Media
Scharf,
Day
Vice
presented
President
by
of Women's Basketball, with our
New
annual
Era.
visit.
So let's
Just
welcome
keeps
the
getting
Vice
bigger
President
and
as we'll go
better.
on the
Not just
set
this
for a
event, but
while,
this
and then
league. How would you assess
before
your
we interview
excitement for
with
this
the
season?
others.
Yeah, I'm
Another
super excited. I mean, coming in this league, we have so many new players, great returning nucleus, of course, but then we have so many newcomers and outstanding freshmen in our league, probably the best freshman class overall we've seen, and I just cannot wait to get started.
I like how you touched on that because, we were talking earlier this morning about you have to have star power in the
Right.
conferences to, get the audience excited and get women's basketball fans out there. There's plenty of that in this conference this year. Who are you excited to
There
see?
is, yeah, right at the top. I mean, you have to go with Audie Crooks from Iowa State and Olivia Miles from TCU at the start. Obviously, both played with Team USA, won the gold medal at the AmeriCup. Unrivaled futures, two of the best players in the country, no doubt about it. But then you have a ton of other players as well that there'll be no shortage of highlights this season. So you have Dariana Little Page Buggs at Baylor, the only player to average double in our league last year. You have players like Smythe Nichols and Staley Hurd, two players that I don't think enough of the country knows about. Smythe Nichols can carry a team on her back. She did that a lot last year. Staley Hurd is the engine for Oklahoma State. You have a Jordan Harrison who played a lot with JJ, and she's really ready to step up and shine in her way. And then you have players like Delaney Gibb from BYU, preseason or the freshman of the year last year, who really burst on the scene, got a ton of experience internationally with Team Canada. And those are just a few of the stars that fans can watch this year.
Well, and you just mentioned Delaney Gibb right there from Canada, but the international presence is so huge in the Big 12. Over 40 players from different countries have coming in here. What has that meant for the growth and impact for the teams and the overall Big 12 league?
Yeah, it means a lot. I mean, this summer was great because there was so much international play, and we have around 46 players in the league. Every team has at least one international player. And what I enjoyed was they were so impactful for their team programs. We had MVPs, we had team champions, and I think that our style of play and our coaches and our league really develop those players and makes it attractive for those players to come and really develop and play professionally later on.
Mentioning international transfer portal, these new stars, it takes finances, right? It takes investment. How would you characterize the intentional investment that is being made in women's basketball here in the Big 12?
Yes, that's what I love about our schools is our athletic directors are making that investment. You see it on the court. You see the level of play going up. You see the star power coming in. You see freshmen, high, 5 stars, 4 stars, picking the Big 12, picking our teams, picking our coaches, and they're betting on the Big 12.
You see the investment in this building today. I
Yeah.
mean, the Big 12 Media Day, it's beautiful. So well done on that.
Thank you.
And you touched on the freshmen. There's 2 schools getting their very first McDonald's All-American, Cincinnati with D. Alexander, and of course Jordan Spicer going to Kansas State. What does the future of the Big 12 look like with these stars coming in?
It's super exciting. Like D. Alexander, terrific, highest recruit at Cincinnati. Julia Davis at Kansas, also extremely high recruit. Jordan Spicer, as you said, the 3 McDonald's All-Americans. But then you have more than that. You also have Gina Garcia at K-State. From Spain, you have the Super Six at Cincinnati, that freshman core. There's just throughout the league, even we have, I think, 6 states represented players of the years coming in as freshmen. So I'm very excited to see those players on the court.
And I know Utah was in that top 25 of freshman class
Right,
as
LAC,
well.
yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Can't wait to
Thank
watch
you.
her at
Yeah,
point guard.
Definitely want to see her too.
Exactly. And since we're talking about watching them, we know that you have so many games that are going to be broadcast here on ESPN and nationally where everyone can tune in. What are a few of them that you're looking forward to checking out?
Yeah, there's a lot. We have a lot of our teams represented. We have the most linear programs that we've had in several years. Obviously, Baylor kicking off the year in Paris is huge. But then we also have, if you look back at last year, how great the TCU Baylor games were. Both of those will be on ESPN this year. So, yeah, there you see a great schedule. In the West Virginia Duke game, Baylor Duke, Iowa State, we have the Bedlam series back. We have Baylor Texas. So a lot of great, compelling games and matchups.
Do we all get tickets to that Paris game as well? We'd love to do the studio show from there.
So would I.
Okay, you're on.
Game tickets, not necessarily plane tickets. That's the problem. Attendance, TV viewership, it's all the growth of the women's game. How do you feel that here in the Big 12?
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I mean, it's each and every year it's growing. The fans are coming out. Our environments are great. We had over 1 million fans fill our arenas last year. It's just a terrific atmosphere for our players, and we really have a great home court advantage too. And it just shows on television and as we grow the game.
We talk about new players, new investments. We also have some new coaches here in this league. Some in their first year with the program, some in their first full year as the head coach, some taking the reins of a program they played for, like a Lee Cummard. How would you speak to this new level of talent here in the coaching ranks?
Yeah, I think we got very fortunate. We have a great crew of new coaches coming in. The energy and excitement with all of these coaches. I mean, you start off in the state of Arizona and Becky Burke. She's such a program builder. You know, nobody's going to outwork Arizona. You have the relentless energy and defense of Molly Miller, and you just look at her overall career record, and you know she's a winner. Over 80% career winning percentage. Lee Cummard, definitely BYU through and through, played there, coached men's and women's. Excited to see what he's going to do. And of course, Matthew Mitchell.
Great to have him back in the game, right?
Yeah, love that he picked the Big 12.
That's great. Gavin Peterson took over as an interim last year and now as the first full season as head coach. Dana, it's going to be a great season. We're off to a great start. Thanks for being a part of it. We do appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Dana Scharf, Vice President of women's basketball here in the Big 12. We are getting ready for some more coaches coming up. We mentioned Cincinnati. How about the highest ranked high school prospect that they have ever signed? No, that's not it. We're in the makeup room. We're all getting
And up
told
next,
off.
when we return, we'll have listening from the Cincinnati Bearcats once we return after these messages.